Okay. It is Sunday. No, Saturday, December 20. Put this over here a little bit. All right. December 28, I believe. About to head to a friend's birthday party right now, but wanted to chat with y'all about 2025 and how we are in the perfect opportunity for anybody to learn how to trade. So I got into trading about 2 years ago, back I think early 2022. Didn't know anything about it. It was the first time I even heard about. I heard about trading, right? Stock options. I tried that a little bit, but I wasn't a fan of it. And then I got introduced to Forex from a good friend of mine. Now, I didn't understand it. I didn't care. I could care less about it. But what intrigued me about this was how it's a low barrier cost to entry. So what I mean by that is you don't need any crazy capital, 10,000, 20,000, etc. You don't need anything of that. But what you do need is the knowledge. There's companies out right now that you can pay about anywhere from $800 to $1,000 to get what they call a funded account or a challenge through various prop firms. So prop firms are basically companies who will give you a certain amount of allocation to pass their challenges, and if you pass it, then they give you a certain amount of capital to use to trade with. Now, this capital isn't actually real money. It's a demo account. So demo accounts, you can create those anywhere through various platforms. But any profit that you make from that, you take a profit off of that, right? So you can literally spend $800 to $1,000 and get a $200,000 account, which will help you leverage that to making, I don't know how much money you can make with that, right? Let's say if you get 5% in a week, right, on a $200,000 account. I believe that's probably close to maybe 10K, 9K. How much could 9K change your life? Probably a lot. Probably pay maybe your entire salary for 2 months. That's a possibility. But this is a skill set where you don't need to follow each and every single way, the way everybody trades. And the great thing about this skill is there isn't one way of doing it. My way that I trade may be a different way that you trade. And that's okay. As long as you're making profit, there's no difference on that, right? Over time, you're going to critique the way you trade so you can keep improving on it. And yeah, I think going to 2025, the way that economically of what's happening right now, if you have time, so all it takes is time and the dedication to pursue trading, this can set you up for the rest of your life. Meaning, you don't have to worry about your 9 to 5. If maybe it's a toxic environment or you want to get out, you're more than happy to do that because you have another side of income. If you want to actually start traveling remote and doing that as your job, right? And not having a specific single location, you can do that as well. So there's just so many avenues in how to trade, and my opinion, I think that a lot of people don't want to get into trading. Either A, it may not interest them, which I get it, totally understand that, or B, they believe it's not attainable, right? And I truly believe the reason maybe it's not attainable is that because only thing we all know is you need to have a crazy amount of money to have capital in it, and there's, you're going to lose a significant amount of money. Yeah, you're going to lose. It's part of the game. I didn't stop losing until I mean, I still lose today, but I don't lose so significant amount where I blow my account, and that hasn't happened since, maybe the last time was maybe 6 months ago. So it's just over time you get used to, and you get used to the landscape of the trading world, and just what you should and shouldn't be doing. So if there's anything that's stopping you from trading, I mean, like, don't we all want freedom? Don't we all want to do what we truly desire? If it's, I don't know, if you want to draw for the rest of your life, if it's you want to travel for the rest of your life, I don't know what you want to do, right? But what I do know is that many of us, 9 to 5 isn't what we envisioned our life to be. And I'm an example of that, right? I never envisioned the rest of my life to be a 9 to 5. Once I got to reality of how it actually works, and how much money you can make, and how hard you have to work just to make $1, which is crazy. But yeah, I'll put some links in the description below as well, just for like some resources. But if you got the time today, just check it out and just Google like learn Forex trading or how to start Forex trading. Because I think Forex is one of those sectors within trading that's a very low barrier cost to entry, and you have a huge high upside, right? And then from there on, once you get the skill set, you can go into futures, you can do stocks, you can do whatever you want, right? But you're just trying to acquire the skill set to understand how to trade. But yeah, just take the time out of your day, on your Sunday, and just check out some resources on YouTube. It literally doesn't hurt. And I think I would challenge anybody to just try it out, where you can create, and if you guys need some directions on this, I'm more than happy to provide a video for it. But create an account, put in $100 and try it out. Because what happens to a lot of us that are in the space is you put $100 in it, and you're able to put $100 and turn it into $300 in like a day. You're just like, geez, I just made $200 in an hour. Which is, I think we're not conditioned to understand what that actually means. Like, I can make this much amount of money with so little time. Like, that's not how we've been programmed. So, yeah, I just wanted to create this video just to hopefully give you some thought, and just to think about how maybe you can just try to learn about trading on your free time and see what it can do for you. You may like it, you may not. I totally understand that, but just give it a shot. You have nothing to lose, right? Because at the end of the day, you could still go to your 9 to 5. You could still come home and you enjoy the weekend. You could still do all that type of stuff, right? So it's not going to take any time out of your day to take an hour, 2 hours to just watch up some YouTube videos and just go in the mindset of the open possibility of what if. What if you could make $1,000 in a week? What if you could make $500 in a week? What can that pay? Can that pay out my phone bill? Can I pay off that car note? There's so many possibilities in this space, right? So I'm going to keep this short, and let me know what you guys think about this. So I'm going to try and do more of, because I drive a lot, so while I drive, certain topics I'll put on here to just talk about it with you guys, and I just wanted to hear your thoughts, all right? And feedback. Talk to you soon.